Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I wasn't asked why I'm convinced. Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block, on a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At InChain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts, basically ones that can run operating systems. That's all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Good afternoon, everybody. It looks like we are live at 5. Spot on. Got to professionalise my shows. I'm expecting lots of viewers very soon. Today's date is the 8th of March and it is 5 o'clock. We broadcast every day live at 5 from wherever I am in the world. The reason we broadcast on Twitch is because YouTube have already kindly taken down 2 of my channels. Then they were preventing me from editing my shows. Then they were deleting episodes. And I was like, you know what? This is absolutely insane. This is everything that's wrong with big tech, and which is why we need Bitcoin, because it brings data and monetary sovereignty to the world for everyone. Which means we are responsible for our data, which means if we do something that is illegal, it means that the law is going to take care of it. It's not going to be in the hands of some very large independent corporation who suddenly decides that we don't fit their political narrative, which I think is absolutely outrageous. But talking about political narratives and news and stuff, let's just jump. Oh, actually, there's quite a few articles that I want to get over today, but let's have a quick look at these figures. I hope you all like my new screen setup. I realize if you look at the top banner, you can see it says a Bitcoin SV genuine Bitcoin. The reason I put that on there is because these shitcoiners with shit for brains don't have any other arguments. You can say to them, Bitcoin, BSV is a genuine Bitcoin, and the only argument they've got is, no, it's not. You can just say, well, yeah, it is. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. No, it's not. So now it's undisputed. I've just got it in front of their faces to rub it in because they are that stupid. They can't justify, why it's not Bitcoin, because it is. They were like, no, BTC is Bitcoin because Blockstream says it is. Oh, dear, honestly, it cracks me up. Like, literally, I've never experienced dumbness like it, in my life. And I don't think I ever will, not in our lifetimes. It's literally like dumbness beyond what I can imagine. But let's have a quick look at these figures then. Again, not interested in shitcoins, only interested in Bitcoin. So we've got hash rate 0.3%, network nodes 2.3, transactions 32.8. Block size 44.3. All right, should be quite a bit of data flowing through the chain. I did a news bulletin earlier. Or should I call it B news bulletin? I called it B News Flash. Maybe like B in the B News Bulletin. Yeah, Bitcoin News Bulletin, maybe. Yeah, who knows? I'll think about that. But the news of today is that we've got Binance has made an appearance on the chain, which I think is absolutely hilarious. Whoa, look at them macking it hard on Bcrash. Like, what is that all about? I think maybe they're desperate to get their hands on BSV in order to maintain the short positions held on it. So I think that their stock of BSV is getting low, which is why they're after some, and they can't find the necessary algorithm to get onto the BSV network, which is why maybe their hash is slipping onto Bcrash. That is brilliant. That is absolute brilliant. Again, very high, technical stuff, in-depth knowledge required to keep them off the chain. I think it's brilliant. So Tal again mining. There's quite a bit of data going through this chain. Look at this: 4.5, 2.9, 1.2, 2.7, 3.1. Wow. Tal with sort of like lower blocks there, but still like a megabyte. But again, we've got 44.3% of the block size, which represents the data going through the chain. That is value, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed, it is real value. So look at this. There's a real battle going on. Let's have a quick look at Bcrash. Oh, pathetic block sizes. What, 3.9? Is that the biggest one they got? Yeah. And just mocking. Oh, what is this? They've got a 2 megabyte block. There's a 2 megabyte block on Corecoin. That must be the largest block I've ever seen, ever. Maybe they're trying to increase their block size against their paymasters' wishes. But they're going to struggle because they just simply don't have the technical know-how or the expertise to do it, or the scaling patents. So they're starting to. People are going to start complaining, and they can't. I was watching a 60 Minutes program yesterday that said history shows us that all Ponzi schemes come to an end, all of them. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I might save that for my show. So let's have a look at this. Yeah, hash rate network, hash rate price, value, utility. Utility creates value, value creates price. Price can then be used as a measurement against the cost of other goods and services and be used as a medium of exchange. Corecoin, Bcrash, network growth, again, that'll stop overnight. Bcrash, Bitcoin. It is 47,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin and Corecoin. Which is 10 times cheaper than Bcrash, because Bcrash, again, is a piece of absolute dog shit. Yeah, seeing all these. Yep. Right, let's get into this. So, global hash rate 24 hours, Tau, we're 1.1%. Oh, okay, interesting. Corecoin. All right, so the three Mac daddies at the top there. BTC.com macking it hard on Corecoin though, pushing F2 pool down to third. Interesting. Bcrash. I think Binance's hash rate has slipped. I think they want to be mining Bitcoin, but they don't know how. So the hash rate has slipped onto Bcrash. That's what I think. And let's just have a quick look at mining profitability while we're here. So yeah, it's currently 3.8% more profitable to mine on Corecoin. So why would they be mining on Bcrash? And it's almost 30% more profitable to mine on Corecoin than Bitcoin. So again, why would they be doing it? It absolutely cracks me up. Look, why would they be doing it? When it is 30% more profitable currently to mine on Corecoin. They desperately want some. Look at that. They've got 9% of the hash rate on there. But this is good. Yeah, look, BTC.com forced off the chain. Mempool, Norpool now with a look in, which is pretty good. SV Pool increasing theirs. Shame Matterpool isn't on there. Looks like they've been pushed off. But let's just have a look at more details here. See what's happened to Matterpool. So Matterpool was on here for 7 days. Look at it, Matterpool, so 0.4%. So I mean, yeah, all these mining pools wanting some, and then all of a sudden, not getting it. But look at that, Tal's hash rate unaffected, still 32.64%. Yeah, I'll have a look at the Tal. Any Tal on Corecoin? No, look. So even though it is almost 30% cheaper to mine on Corecoin, Tal is not on there. Huobi's on there as well, and what's up to Huobi? I mean, like, they're not even on Bcrash. But yeah, forced off the chain. No shitcoiners allowed. Brilliant. It's like a never-ending soap opera saga, you know, except there's, like, you know, the wealth, well, it's just, I mean, the riches on the line here is just absolutely mental. So that's why it's worth monitoring. There are literally billions on the line. You know, this is the world's best soap opera in terms of rewards. You know, hedging your bets, looking at what's going on. Well, we know who the winner is anyway, but we're just effectively seeing how it plays out. So transactions on Bitcoin Blocks Live, 2.5 transactions at the moment. But again, for any newbies who are watching, these blue line, or the vertical rectangular blocks at the top, are the transactions being recognized by the nodes on the network. And with each transaction, there is a transaction ID, which is why you can tell it's genuine. Which is why it was fascinating watching D-Drive on charts, because all of these transactions that were registered on Bitcoin Blocks Live had their own transaction ID, but they weren't showing on the likes of CoinDance or Bitcoin Blocks Live or any other chart that I could see. So yeah, why is that? Well, you know, time will tell. Once the transactions are recognized by more than 51% of the nodes on the network, they're then thrown into the meme pool, which is where they are then competed for by the miners and payment processors in order to put their transactions in a block, store them on the blockchain, where they will remain forever as a universal source of truth. And that block that was mined by Binance, 5 megabyte block, where was that? Zoom out a little bit. 2.9. I found it earlier on my news report, but never mind. Might be around here somewhere. You probably will, actually, I probably won't be able to see it because there's a mega 30 megabyte block there, mined by Tal, which puts all the other blocks to shame. Right, so yeah, so it looks like we probably won't be able to find that 5 megabyte block, unfortunately. Yeah, never mind. Anyway, it was mined by Binance anyway, who are a shitcoin enterprise. I don't really want them on the chain anyway. But there we go. Let's have a look at the next metric. BitInfo charts. Anything interesting going on here? Let's have a quick look. Again, transactions 24 hours is probably the most interesting one, really. Yeah, Bcrash with transactions there. Genuine Bitcoin, 8% of the transactions registering. But again, there's so much more coming on very soon. So much more coming on. Look at this. Look at this joke. Average transaction value, Bitcoin Gold. Oh, honestly, these shitcoiners have no clue. They have no clue. I've never come across anything like it in my life, nor would I ever want to again, because it's just depressing for the state of humanity. Yeah, again, those transactions just not, they weren't registering on there. Any other metrics here? Let's have a quick look at the scaling test network. Any changes there? Well, the average transactions per second last 24 hours. 27? 27, that doesn't quite marry up with what we were looking at. Trends.cash, let's see the, what's the word? Degenerative gamblers, look at this. TDXP app, absolutely macking it. Again, Router SV, I think that's to do with the boys over at MetaStream. who I think were possibly, he probably might have had something to do with processing the transactions on D Stealth Drive, I think, judging by the actions performed on it. But again, you know, all will be revealed in good time. And crypto quant, is it really worth looking at? We'll have a look at the shorts just quickly here on Bitfinex. This is going to be an interesting metric because I want to keep an eye on this because I'm expecting this to change very soon. So let me guess. So this goes back to February. So there's basically a month here. I'm just looking to see. Okay, so this is the price then. Yeah, that'll be the price, and then we've got the shorts at the top, I was guessing, and the longs along the bottom. So yeah, huge weight of shorts versus the longs at a ratio of like 80, just over 80%. But that will change very soon. It's literally yeah, soon TM. It's just a case of monitoring. I think it's going to be fascinating to watch. Literally, when the facade of all these shitcoiners starts crumbling and people start to realize that the game is up, you know, and that Bitcoin BSV is the genuine Bitcoin. That's what we're going to be looking at. So yeah, gonna keep tabs on that. I'm actually quite excited for that, to be honest with you, because that's going to be a really telling metric. Because it's the shorts are going to start to crumble. Well, again, I mean, they'll crumble with price discovery. Everything else, it'll probably all come at once. Literally, the whole lot will start crumbling. So yeah, exciting time. I'm getting a little bit excited just looking at that, to be honest with you. Let's have a look at the shitcoin market. Again, shitcoiners are gonna be in for a massive shock one day. A massive shock. When they realise that all of these are absolute pieces of turd that they can no longer get out of, you know, and there are no longer any large shitcoin enterprises dumping on the genuine Bitcoin. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, look, $1.5 trillion. So that's now like $1.5 trillion market cap of absolute dog shit. Absolute dog shit. Can you imagine all of that trying to pile in to Bitcoin? I mean, where is it now? It's down in 28th. I mean, it's absolutely hilarious. You know, because unless all of these shitcoiners cash out their shitcoins into dollars, it's literally worth absolutely nothing. You know, they're 1 minute they're feeling like, you know, kings of their domain. Oh, I've got like 10 Bitcoin and that's worth what's that, like $500,000 now, and then poof, gone, literally. So was that $500,000 actually worth $500,000? It's not. And again, they worship the dirty dollar. That's all they're interested in, because they cannot wait to cash out into dirty dollar at a later date, because it's got no utility. As Chamath Palihapitiya has said, it's now a confidence game. And in fact, let's bring up that video, because I love, yeah, again, I mean, I'm just entertaining for newbies. Got to remember that newbies will be coming in very soon. Let me just find this. Here we go, show videos. Check it out. It's coming. Take you the floor, Chamath Palihapitiya. Tell us what CoreCoin is all about. Here we go.
This is a thing that either goes to roughly the value of gold, and at the time it was about $100 a coin, and so there's very little downside. There's all this asymmetric upside. I said, take 1% of your net worth and buy this schmuck insurance. This is now a confidence game, right? There is no real utility in this.
You just called it a confidence game, which is a con game.
And we've done okay. The economy's built.
It's a con game. Yeah, and let's listen to one of the greatest players of this con game. Take the floor, Charlie Lee.
You created Litecoin, right? So this has to be something like you're incredibly passionate about.
Yeah, as most of you probably know, I kind of created it just for fun, right? I didn't really expect it to become anything.
And I just remember the guy that founded Litecoin sold it all on the top. And I was like, dude, not great as the founder to unload everything literally on the high tick. Great as a speculator, but not as a community builder.
Absolutely great as a speculator and not as a community builder. So let's have a look at one more interesting metric that makes us realize that it's a confidence game and it's an absolute piece of shit. And that is this crypto quant chart. When this comes up, just to remind ourselves, it's always worth reminding ourselves. Check it out. Look at this. All the big players in the game, those who provide the liquidity for Coin, have cashed out since March last year. So this is so this will be a yearly chart. Look at that. They know it is now a confidence game. It is schmuck insurance. There is no utility in this, and they're the people who know. So they have cashed out, which means all these stupid shitcoiners that are now cashing in, praising number go up, have no idea that the big players are out. Why would they be out? Because they know it's schmuck insurance. It's a con game. It's absolute hot air. And Michael Saylor has no idea that he's on a small block coin, should we say? So yeah, good grief. Anyway, let's have a look at some of these articles I want to get through. Check this out. We'll check at that in just a second. Sent a few to myself just now to have a look at some of these. Again, just a quick announcement here. Thank you, John Goldberg, for sending this through. This is Business World. I said Moneybees, a cryptocurrency over-the-counter service in the Philippines, aims to open 100 outlets by the end of this year. Yeah, and the Philippines is growing massively in terms of, well, I mean, call it crypto, but it's not crypto. It's in fact, I'm going to block anybody who calls it crypto because it's Bitcoin. It's a commodity. But the fact is, there's this huge demand, and it's all adding to the It's all adding to the infrastructure for Bitcoin because they will all convert very quickly. That doesn't bode very well. Maybe that's because it's only for Philippines, maybe something like that. Oh no, something's happening. Hey, Moneybees opens 3 crypto exchange outlets. Moneybee, a cryptocurrency over-the-counter service in the Philippines, opened 3 new outlets in February in the Trinoma, Gloretta, and Okada branches of Tivoli Money Exchange and Money Exchange Service. With the rising demand for cryptocurrency trading and investment, we aim to facilitate P2 billion worth of transaction volume in 2021 to serve more customers. We're also looking at opening more outlets in malls around the Philippines and partnering with major market players in the remittance and money exchange industry. We target to open 100 outlets by the end of the year. Interesting. Its other outlets are Montreal Money Charger in Venice Grand Canal Mall. Venice Grand, what? Where's that? Charger in Intrepid Plaza, Willeen, Villarica, Jewelry and Mark, wherever that is. Are these all in the Philippines? I mean, they sound all like American a little bit. Right. Well, anyway, that's I mean, I quite like that idea. Yeah, that's quite novel, I must say. In terms of exposure and all that. Business idea maybe, if they can make money from it. I'm not sure how they make money from it, but anywho, maybe, who knows. Interesting. So a quick look at my other articles. So I mean, again, that's people seeing money in there. Check this one out. I thought this was funny. saying that JP Morgan's clients, or JP Morgan sends its private clients a premiere on crypto. The report, which was produced in February and obtained by CoinDesk on Friday, has been distributed to clients of JP Morgan Private Bank, which requires a minimum balance of $10 million to open an account. Ooh, so, I mean, sounds to me like they're hinting at they want their very wealthy customers to get into crypto, which would be a massive mistake because crypto is absolute dog shit. They only want Bitcoin, which is a commodity. JP Morgan has sent a report to its private bank clients to educate them on the risks and opportunities of investing in crypto, as if they know shit about it. They don't know jack shit. The report, which was produced in February and obtained by CoinDesk on Friday, has been distributed to clients of JP Morgan Bank, which requires a minimum balance of £10 million to open an account. Oh, so, I mean, yeah, they're trying to get the big dogs into it, basically, you know, leading them down the garden path. But, yeah, they are not going to be happy when they realise what they've done. You know, incompetence. Utterly incompetence. This was another one interesting by CoinDesk. I mean, look at this. This is just hilarious. Bidding reaches 2.5 million as Twitter's Dorsey highlights NFT version of first ever tweet. Tron founder Justin Sun is in a bidding war for the historic tweet. Oh, dear, oh dear. Bidding on the Genesis tweet is heating up. On Friday, Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey called attention to a tokenized version of his first tweet on the non-fungible token NFT platform Valuables. Is that another platform? Even though the 2006 tweet was minted in December 2020, Dorsey's Friday tweet has ignited a bidding war reflecting today's frothy market for crypto collectibles. As of early Saturday afternoon, the high bid was $2.5 million made by Sina Estavi, whose LinkedIn profile describes him as CEO of Malaysia-based and Tron-affiliated Bridge Oracle. Estavi has been vying for the historic tweet with Justin Sun, the founder of Tron and CEO of BitTorrent. I mean, again, it's an absolute joke. So, is this it? Just setting up my Twitter? Is that what they're paying 2.5 million? I mean, it's just... I mean, again, these guys have got silly money, but I mean, they're going to be paying what? Core? Yeah, they're going to be paying Core Coin for it, which is going to be worth absolutely nothing. And again, the token itself isn't even going to exist when the blockchain that it's on collapses. It's hilarious what's coming. All these people are going to lose so much. It serves them right, you know, for being arseholes. I guess what goes around comes around. That's all I can say to that, you know. Again, Engine Coin, this is, I think it was Crypto Fights was using Engine Coin initially, but now they're built on BSV because they realized Engine Coin was a token on Ethereum and it just couldn't service what was required. But storing price for Engine, Flow and Rarible reveal risk of NFT marketplace tokens. Traders think they have a way to profit off NFTs without actually buying them, but I still need to be cautious, whatever this is all about. A $6.6 million digital token representing an animated clip of a graffiti-covered Donald Trump lying face down in the grass. What? $6.6 million digital token representing that? A $1 million batch of 34 digital collectibles known as CryptoPunks. A $69,000 Dogecoin-inspired digital token representing a pixelated cat image. Oh my god! Like cat. I mean, what? This is why these shitcoiners need to be wiped off the face of the planet. You know, because they are stupid, and it's not safe for stupid people to have stupid amounts of money. Like seriously, you know. I just don't know how else to say it. You know, because they start doing stupid shit like this. What if they have another idea that is not only stupid, but actually really dangerous? You know, it's a case of positive cortisol flooding their brains, turning them into absolute idiots. I mean, they will literally come down to earth with a bump because they will not be able to get out. They will not be able to get out. The liquidity of BSV is so small. Everybody will be falling over themselves to get it, and the price will be rocketed before they can even get a chance to get some, and all their precious millions will just simply be poofed. vanished overnight because it's absolutely and utterly fundamentally worthless. The price tags for these non-fungible tokens or NFTs might seem daunting, inaccessible, or downright ridiculous to the average person. No, they just seem ridiculous to the average person with common sense. That's why some cryptocurrency traders, rather than buying NFTs directly, are buying digital tokens affiliated with the marketplaces that have popped up for trading NFTs. This way, traders can bet on the NFT industry growth. Oh my God, this is like buying derivatives. You know, this is like synthetic CDOs. This is what was going on in the housing market in pre-2008. Oh my God. Investors think these tokens can serve in a way as index bets on the growth of NFT marketplace. They have no value, literally no value. But you need to have just a little bit of common sense to understand this. Hopefully everybody listening to my show does understand this. Literally, absolutely, fundamentally worthless. That's all I can say. NFT Frenzy, according to Mazzari, a data provider for cryptocurrency markets, and again, the guy who founded Mazzari, again, doesn't even have a clue what Bitcoin is, because we heard an interview with him not so long ago. The 10 biggest digital tokens are that associated with NFT platforms that have returned a year-to-date price range of about 60 to 900%. Again, novelty value, and the novelty will wear off very soon. There is no utility in them at all, literally none. And I just can't be asked to read the rest of that crap. It's absolute bullshit, like literally bullshit. Let's have a look at this one. So this was Norway listed Arca to put 100 Bitcoin in treasury reserves of new investment unit. Owned by billionaire Kjell Ingeroki. The firm's new investment entity, CT, is going all in on Corecoin. I think that smile's going to be wiped off his face pretty soon. Oslo Stock Exchange listed Arca ASA has set up a new company dedicated to investing in Corecoin project and companies. In an announcement Monday, the holding company focused on energy construction and fishing said its new entity, CTAS, will keep all its liquidity investables assets in Corecoin and will also enter the Corecoin mining industry. Oh my God. And again, I mean, look, they're like literally these people going into Corecoin, like, you know, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. They are going to get absolutely rinsed, like mullered, put through the rinser. It's going to be so hard for them. So hard. And how are they going to explain the fact that they were like stupid? Yeah, how do you explain that to your shareholders? Oh yeah, sorry, I'm just really dumb. I mean, literally, people's reputations staked on the line. It's really bad. And this last one, again, like another CoinDesk article here. Foolish to invest in high-end GPUs for crypto mining, says research firm head. John Peedy Research cited 2 reasons it believes high-end GPUs aren't worth the investment of Ether miners. Well, I mean, Ether's moving to proof of stake, but again, they keep pushing the time back as to when they're doing that. One minute it's going to be the next day, then it's like 5 years time, whatever. But unless nowadays, unless you have the transaction volume of your own business to justify being a miner, or you intend to specialize in mining specialized data like, movies or computer games or pictures or whatever, it is not worth investing in mining because because of the block reward going down. You would make a much better return just simply buying Bitcoin. Like I said, unless you are going in big, like really big, it's not worth it. Buying GPUs and all that. I mean, it just goes to show you that these people literally do not have a clue. They really don't. Dear, oh dear. But anyway, check this out. There's a video that I want to play after this one. So this was an article by Cointelegraph saying, want to be rich? Bitcoin's limited supply cap means you only need 0.01 core coin. You're going to need more than that when it goes to 0. In 10 years, core coin's infinite supply will be nearly exhausted, meaning holders might only need 0.1 BTC to become filthy rich. I mean, again, the number's going to go down and down and down to be filthy rich, but I mean, what's filthy rich? But this is what I'm saying. We here in the genuine Bitcoin are literally going to be the wealthiest people, like group of people on the planet, which is why it's worth getting to know, build relations now. Yeah, because like we can make a difference. All these people in Corecoin are going to lose everything, literally everything. Yeah, and they're going, oh, all you need is 0.1. But I mean, absolutely delusional. Look at this, Bitcoin's infinite supply reaches 98% in 10 years, blah, blah, blah. So again, I mean, they've all got these, I think they call them like linear charts, whatever that is. But I've shown you before how the graph is going to go. And let me just bring this up one more time so I can explain it again. It's in show images. Let me just find it. This is the one. Here we go. Oh yeah, check it out. See, this is the graph that people are missing and they don't understand. This is how it's going to go. Like literally, it's going to go absolutely parabolic. Yeah, when it's going up by like $1 million a day, maybe like $1 million in a week. You know, for quite a long time. I mean, it's just going to go absolutely crazy. And that's when it gets to about half the market share. You know, when it's at like probably. I mean, this is conservative. You know, because this is just the derivatives market. There's so many more markets, you know, but like literally it's going to go absolutely parabolic, and then it starts to slow down when it gets past 50% of the market share, when it literally encompasses the entire world's, as Michael Saylor would call it, like monetary energy. Yeah, but it doesn't actually ever stop. It never stops. But like this is where we are. So it's an S curve that they call it. That's the shape that it's going to make. So on that note, just going to, I've been going for 36 minutes, just going to finish on one of my favorite videos. So we'll leave it here for the YouTube trailer. Get a load of this. I love watching this. We'll play this to the end. Here we go. There we go, people. Oh, excuse me. What a great video that was. And I've just lost my voice. Good time to wrap up the show. Good chat in the chat box today, people. I can see everybody in there. Get your handles and paymails in the chat box. Let's do this. Let's ding everybody's dong. Here we go. And again, I just want to say that all those people that you heard in that video, massively underestimating the value of Bitcoin. Massively. I cannot stress this enough, because they were like, oh, you know, it's a market for a currency and a store of value. They have no idea it is a commodity. And like the reason, you know, again, they don't understand it, but if they did understand it, they'd be like, actually, you know, they're going, oh, you know, the Bitcoin total and Bitcoin might be between $2 and $4 million. Absolute peanuts. Absolute peanuts. Bitcoin will smash $40 million each per Bitcoin because of the utility that it has. And none of these people get it. None of these people get it. But, you know, shitcoin is shit for brains. They'll learn. But again, this is one of the reasons why I think CSW is shaking out all these shitcoiners. You know, people who are undeserving, who don't understand Bitcoin, you know, yeah, they should sell and F off, you know. Leaves more for us genuine Bitcoiners who understand it to pick up at a low price, which is just absolutely amazing at the moment. Yeah, any questions and stuff, please put them in there. Thank you, Shirley Mac. See if there are any questions, please put them in there. Willing to do an AMA right now, as we'll do on all my shows. Swiping to send on the way to you, Shelley. This is yours. There we go, got that one. Costa Cats, so that's Slink 1. All right, let's try that one then. Slink 1. Oh, that's registered. Nice one. Yep. Swiping to send on the way. There we go. Ah, BSV wins, what, half truth. Nice one. All right, here we go. Let's try that one then. Half truth. Have I got that right? Yes, that's registered. Swiping to send, on the way. Thank you, y'all. There we go. Let's see what else we got in there. SK83M, put your handle in there. JPaps, all the way from Canada, listening in. Thank you very much. There we go. Swiping to send, on the way. And a timeline to a sheep no more. Have to remember that one. Here we go. Is that in my... Oh, it's not in my contacts. Sheep no more. I'll have to put that one in. Saves typing it. There we go. Swiping to send, on the way. Got it. I wonder if I can just put that in my contacts now. Here we go. Timeline tourist. Add to friends. There we go. Yep, that's added. Great stuff. Sheep no more. Smoker pipe. Nice one, easy. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Muchas gracias. Swiping to send, on the way to you. Here we go. Oh, sending. Yep. On the way. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Too easy. And SK83M says a Gigamake stress test coming up. Yep, that is this Saturday coming. Hopefully, there are going to be some big blocks. Is what we're going to see there. Nice one. Right, Neezy. This I have to cancel that. What the hell? Next, swiping to send to see if it works. Hey, finally registered. There we go. Okay. Any questions today? Shelly Max says BSV wins comments. Guarantee 99% of all expensive NFT shit is someone buying their own NFT to generate hype and sell to fools less expensive tokens. Yeah. Could well be. I mean, the entire space is just like an absolute joke at the moment. It's hilarious, but yeah, there we go. Good laugh. 47 minutes. Yeah, good time to wrap up the show. Hope you enjoyed it, and remember, please do use the 10% share button on the video if you enjoyed it. Trying to get as many people to watch it as possible. So as ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there. Joy given. Same time tomorrow. Catch you guys later. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.satoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter and follow @IamSatoshi, where you can take part in his very generous and world famous free giveaways. The future of advertising meets the power of Bitcoin at Tonic Pow. Get paid for posting advertising campaigns to your social media profiles. Go to www.tonicpowads.com.